Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about something I never thought I'd talk about, but this is kind of random. I'm going to be telling you a story time about my AirPods breaking. I've talked about AirPods kind of a lot on this channel because they're something I'm passionate about and y'all seem to like when I talk about them, but the AirPods that I use currently are actually my second pair. I filmed this video about a year ago when the first pair broke, but I just wanted to share this story with y'all. About a year ago today, I posted a video called AirPods Unboxing and First Impressions, Are They Worth It? And let me just tell you, today I am starting to question whether they really are. Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, I guess? I don't even know. This is a whole mess. I am going to tell you the story of how my right AirPod just died and basically what has been going on the last couple weeks. I know that this video, y'all really liked it. It is my most watched video on this channel and I thought that it wouldn't be fair to not talk about this because I think this is important. I want to preface this with this is not a bashing like Apple video. So today, August 5th, 2019, I am going to have to lay to rest my right AirPod. Moment of silence for this dumb AirPod for doing this to me. In the arms of the angel. So if you didn't know, I'll just catch you up to speed. A year ago, I graduated from high school. One of the things I got to spend my grad money on was buying a pair of Apple AirPods. This was a big deal for me. I was really on the fence about buying these because, as you are probably aware, they're not cheap by any means. I mean, if you think about it, the amount of use you get out of them, I totally felt like it was justified. I spent a long time thinking about it and looking into it before I actually purchased them, and they actually are really good quality from my experience. I like them. I edit videos a lot, and in school it like really comes in handy to have them. But this past weekend, my right AirPod died. And I don't mean the battery. Basically, if you don't know, when you have AirPods, what you do is if you're using your phone or your laptop, what you'll do, you'll pull them out, you'll go to the Bluetooth section, you will hit connect, you put them in your ears, and they make a certain sound. If you have AirPods, you know what I'm referencing. I don't know how to make that sound for you, so just imagine with me. Sometimes when you put your AirPods in, you only hear the sound in one ear. That's not what you want because no one wants to only listen out of their left ear for like the rest of their life. Sounds miserable. But so what you'll do a lot of times is you maybe disconnect it, reconnect it again, put them back in the case, open it, close it. That's good, fine, you can do that. But sometimes that doesn't fix it. So then what you do is you go in and you will go and you will click forget this device, or if you're on a computer you like X one thing out. It's pretty simple. I give it a minute and then you go back in, you press the button on the back of your case. This is considered resetting it, and you hold that down for 15 to 30 seconds, and then typically, if you're lucky, it comes back. And by if you're lucky, I mean the majority of the time that fixes it. And like if you're really having a bad day, if your AirPods are just not having it, sometimes I'll like restart my phone, restart my computer. It's always been fine. I bought my AirPods, I looked July 1st of last year. It is now August 5th, I think. Yes, it's August 5th today. On around August 1st or 2nd, my right AirPod, basically what ended up happening is I would go to put in my AirPods and the right one just wasn't working. And I would go through all those steps I just told you, and I would do that several times. And because I've had issues in the past where, you know, sometimes they just don't connect, no big deal, and you fix it, it takes about 30 seconds, that's cool. I know how to fix that. But this issue wasn't that. And I have to say, unfortunately, everyone I talked to I think was kind of expecting it to be that because I think that's pretty common. So if you're having that issue, it's super easy. There's plenty of articles on it. It should be a quick fix. However, that wasn't this. I would put in my right AirPod and it would just like not have sound. And it would take, I would sit down from anywhere like to 15 to 30 minutes working on this. And that sounds crazy in hindsight. I don't know why. It just made me so frustrated that it was like broken that I was like, no, I can fix this. I've fixed this in the past. Like I need to fix this. And every time I sat down, I was sitting down to edit videos because I'm posting all these back to school videos. Let me just plug that there if you're interested in back to college stuff or back to school, kind of same thing. I do fun lifestyle college vlog content. Subscribe down below if you want. Normally our stuff is a little bit happier. But yeah, the right AirPod was not working. And so what would end up happening is I would spend like several minutes and I would be resetting them over and over and restarting my devices and just doing whatever I could do. First day this happened, I just had to stop. Like, I shut everything down. I just didn't use it that night. It was like, you know, 5 or 6 o'clock, and I was like, whatever, I'll just wait till tomorrow. The next morning, after like a lot of the resetting and it took a while, I finally got it to work again, and I was like, sick, we're good, it's back. This couldn't be broken. This was just a fluke, right? Yeah, no. So then I used them for a while, and I don't know, I think I like took one pod out, because if you take one of your AirPods out, I hate calling it pod, that makes me think of jewel pods. Jeweling is not cool up in here. Anyways, I would take an AirPod out, and if you don't know, when you pull one out, that pauses your music, and so I would do that, and you know, that'd be cool. I'd put it back in, music would start, we're good. But then I pulled one out, and it happened again, and I don't even think I pulled the right one out. I pulled out like the left one, and then when I put it back in, I could only hear sound in the left one. And this has just been happening for the past few days, and I have had to come to terms with the fact that the right AirPod is dead. What I did yesterday was I went online and I talked to like the Apple support people in like a little chat, and I just gotta say, this is where I'm not bashing, like the people who work there are so nice, and so that was something I had to remind myself. Like, anytime I've had issues with Apple stuff, the people have been really nice. I also should probably mention something I haven't said yet. I literally have never broken anything. And you're like, what? I have one time in my life, I had like a tiny crack in my phone screen from a time I like fell over. Weird story, but like, I've never broken a phone. I've never broken anything. My stuff is always in great shape. Even the girl who worked at the Apple store was like, yeah, no, these are in good shape. And I'm like, I know that. But yeah, I've never broken anything. So it's not like I dropped it. I just want y'all to know. I have not been putting a lot of crazy, I don't know, wear and tear on this. I am not throwing my AirPods around. Most days what I would do during the school year is I had a certain place in my backpack, a special pocket, and so I would put it in that pocket, zip everything up, and it was safe, away from water, away from heat, away from never being dropped on the floor, basically away from anything that could harm it. So I just think it's really fun when it breaks after a year. So then I made an appointment today with the Apple store, and I went, and my girl Valerie was so nice. I really had a good time talking to her. Didn't have a good time when she told me it would be $70 to replace it. And I want to say, that is like not her fault. This is the system. It's what she's got to work with. It's what I have to work, you know what I mean? Basically, she was very empathetic and very understanding, and she said, she was like, I hate this because you come in here, you didn't do anything wrong, this isn't your fault, it's out of both of our control, and like all I can do is offer you a $70 replacement. And I'm like, we decided not to replace it because my mom and I talked it out and we really didn't think it was a good idea. Hey guys, editing Jess here. I just wanted to pop in because I filmed this video a couple days ago, and I don't know, parts of it I don't think made sense. I filmed it twice. I just wanted to make sure this was all clear in the video. So first of all, I wanted you to know, I don't know if I said this already, but the girl who was really nice who worked at the store, before she told me I had to order a new AirPod, she did like a full factory reset. Normally, according to her and from what I've read online, that should just fix it. Don't know why I have the weird one that just didn't want to cooperate, you know, whatever, it just happened, but that should usually fix it. And I read forums online, and it didn't seem like this issue I'm having is very common. I know it does happen from talking to her. It happens. It's not just something that happened to me, but it's not like a super common thing. Please let me know in the comments if this has happened to you, just because I'm curious, and I think it'd help all of us to know how often this happens. I was a little frustrated for one, because when your AirPods are within the 1-year warranty, if this had happened in say June, they would have replaced the right AirPod for completely for free, no charge. But because it happened in August, a month after the warranty expired, it was going to be $70. And I guess the thing, when my mom and I talked, what we felt, $70 is almost half the price of brand new AirPods, and we felt a little not great about putting a brand new AirPod into this already technically old set of AirPods. And at that point, it was kind of like, if you're gonna spend $70, why not just put that $70 towards new AirPods that aren't defective in some way or another, or maybe other kind of name brand nice headphones that we know are gonna be high quality. Just because this is, I don't know, the whole thing has kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, if I'm being completely honest. And I guess the way I see it is, if you were driving a car and it just ended up needing lots of repairs, and you go in and they tell you, hey, it's gonna be X number of dollars, if that amount is half the price of, or half the value of your car, you're probably not gonna just be like, here, take all of it. You're probably gonna think, maybe I wanna invest this towards a new car and just not worry about this, like this is worth, it's just not worth it. And I mean, okay, y'all, had the AirPod been $20, $25, you know what I mean, I would have like replaced it in a heartbeat. But this just, I don't know, I'm still unsure about what I'm gonna do, and so that's kind of, that was my logic behind all of it. And you know, everyone's gonna handle it differently, but that was just kind of what I decided was the best way to handle that. One last thing I just wanted to clarify, when I say that my AirPod is dead or broken, I don't mean that it never plays sound. I just mean at this point it is no longer reliable. I have to do so much to get it to work. And it's just, yeah, like most times I try to use it, there's no sound. I have gotten some sound, and so it's not completely dead, but it's just not something I can count on anymore. It's just not, it's not gonna work like normal ever again from what I've heard from everyone. So that's what I mean by that. Basically where I'm at now is I kind of, you know, I could get something else, but I really like wireless, so let's just say that. Once you have wireless anything, like whether it be AirPods or Beats or whatever you have, I don't think you'll ever want to go back, because there's something so convenient about being able to just walk around with it in and not worry about being connected to anything. I really did, up until this week, I think it was a really good product. Let me know whether you prefer earbuds or headphones in the comments below. So guys, this is just where I'm at right now. I wanted to share with you because, you know, I just recently made a video in the last 6 months about how I love AirPods, and I didn't think it would be right to like be a channel where I talk all about AirPods and then not mention the fact that one of them just randomly broke for no reason whatsoever. That's where I'm at. I don't even know what else to say. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think about this, or like what your experiences with AirPods are. Normally this is not the kind of content I post, but I felt like it needed to be said. If you want to subscribe to this channel, I do a lot of college lifestyle vlog fun stuff. Anyways guys, that's all. I hope you're having an amazing week. I hope your AirPods are still working. I hope all is well in your world. Yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!